We're here today with Mr. Paul Eisenberg, one of the founders and CEOs of Bringing Hope Home. And the first question today is, can you give me a summary of what your business does?
Yeah, Bringing Hope Home is a nonprofit that was founded in 2008. And what we do is we provide emotional and financial support to local families with cancer. We help any type of person with any type of cancer as long as they're nominated to us by the social worker at the hospital. And we are currently in 6 states, New York, Connecticut, New Jersey, PA, Delaware, and Baltimore, Maryland area. And what we do is we pay rent, mortgage, utility, car payment, food, and help with any projects the family might need. Anything we can do to take some pressure off of them so they can focus on their loved ones. We have found out through research that if you get diagnosed with cancer and you do have health care coverage, your out-of-pocket can still be $10,000, $20,000, or $30,000. So through our donors, we step in and try to take care of these families by helping them with their bills.
And what was your background before starting your nonprofit business?
I graduated with a degree in communications from Westchester University, and I've always had a career in sales. I've worked for large Fortune 500 companies and smaller companies. I worked for Scott Paper Company, Shared Medical Systems, small internet startup, was a commercial insurance broker for 8 years, and worked for a boutique investment firm. And my career has always been in sales, helping customers with challenges buying the products that we sell.
And do you think that your background helped you in starting the nonprofit business?
Yeah, it really did. What we do is, as a nonprofit, we have to get people to donate money to us. So we get that in a variety of ways. We have events, or we'll just solicit directly. But in everything, we ask people to be involved with us, either by writing a check, giving their time and their talent, or helping us in any way possible. So you have to ask people to do that. And we have always come to our donors in a way that asked them what they were looking for. So, for example, we have a lot of corporate donors. And corporate donors, we don't just go there and say to Wawa, we need 10 grand or 20 grand. What we do is we go in and say, how can we help you guys get what you need, whether it's community outreach and publicity, whether it's volunteerism for your team, whether it's team building. What is it you're looking for? We try to build around that need a donation opportunity so the donors can get what they want.
And when starting a nonprofit business,
What's that?
When starting your nonprofit business,
Yep.
What were some of the hardest obstacles you had to overcome?
The biggest challenges in starting a nonprofit business is kind of like starting any other business. When to hire employees, when to, trying to figure out how much to pay people, and how to build a business that benefits. Hold on. My dogs are barking. How to build a business that benefits other people other than yourself. And that was something that the challenge that we had was trying to, for us, the toughest thing was when to hire our first employee. We were really focused on keeping our overhead low, and as you may or may not know, overhead is what you pay out to keep the doors open, your utility bills, your payroll, your benefits. We had a really hard time I had one board member, and I said to him one time, I think, 92% of the money we raise goes to the charity to help families, and 8% is to our overhead. And he said to me, that's a terrible thing to say, the terrible thing. And I go, why is it a terrible thing? That means most of our money is going to our mission. He goes, yeah, but that's not sustainable. You can't sustain a business if you don't invest in building the business and the infrastructure to deliver the program. So for us, the first obstacle was hiring people to grow. And then the other obstacles are, when we first started, there's 30,000 charities in the greater Philadelphia area, all doing a variety of great works. How do you separate and differentiate yourself so you can get donor dollars versus another charity? Because there's almost a fixed amount of charitable dollars in the community. So how do you do that? And now our big challenge right now is, as we grow, our first year we raised $125,000 and helped 10 families in 2008. This year we're going to raise over $2 million and help 740 families. And now we're trying to figure out how to scale or grow the business in a very process-driven way, so we do the best we can for the families we help. So it never stops. It just changes.
Mm-hmm. And coming back around for the final question, what advice would you give to young or upcoming entrepreneurs?
I would suggest to anybody who's thinking about going into the business world, whether it's as an entrepreneur or just going into work, look around and see what you like to do, and then go to work for somebody in that industry or go to work for a business in that industry where you can see the industry and learn good habits and learn the right way to do things, but also have the opportunity to find gaps. And gaps are where true wealth and wisdom lies. So if you look at a business that's been around for a long time, what are they doing that you like, and what are they not doing that you think you can make a business out of? And read a lot. There's a lot of books written on how to build a business and start a business and be an entrepreneur and all that. Read a lot, educate yourself, and do what you like to do. Like, I can't wait to go to work in the morning. I love what I'm doing. I'm driving to Baltimore tomorrow. We've expanded to Baltimore in the last year and a half, and we're starting to help families down there. And I can't wait to go down there and meet with 2 big possible donors and figure out how we can get people more involved and help more families there. So you got to have fun.
Mm-hmm. That's some great advice you've given us, and I just want to thank you for talking to us today.
My pleasure, Andrew. Call me anytime, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. Take care, buddy. Bye-bye.
Yep.